Welcome to the show. My guest is Jesus. Jesus, why are you here?
I'm here today, Steve, because I believe that my wife is prostituting for coke.
You believe your wife is prostituting for coke?
Yeah. And
how long have you been married?
For 15 years. When we're not married, we're just my girlfriend.
Oh.
Not my fault. It's
but you refer to her as your wife.
That's how I see it, yeah.
You've been with her 15 years. It's
Yes.
a long time. Is this something that she's done before, or?
I mean, it ain't nothing that she done before, but my allegation is because I had suspicion of her cheating on me, and my daughter just came out of nowhere and told me one day that me and her was arguing. Shit, like, my wife took off. My daughter was like, yo, daddy, I got something to tell you. Mommy got a boyfriend while you sleeping. She bringing him at night. He bringing me donuts. He bringing me sodas, candies. They going in the basement, they having sex. I'm watching them through this little hole I got on the floor in the living room.
Did you confront your wife about the story that your daughter told you?
I confronted her. She said that I made it all up, that I stuck it in her head.
That you put it in your daughter's head?
That I put it in her head to tell myself that.
You have suspicions that she's a prostitute.
The reason I'm saying that is because she gave me like a lot of signs, like she's on cocaine. And
what signs?
Like mouth always twitching, nose always running. You know, she's always doing something, or she always snorting up. She talking about her nose running.
Well, if she's always snorting up, that might be a good clue that she's snorting cocaine.
You know, she always snorting up, and she telling me that my nose running. I'm like, you the only person I know that snorts it up.
Have you ever seen her do cocaine?
Never seen her. It's just the reaction that she keeps giving me, and she keeps saying.
Yeah, but you know, like my wife has a runny nose. I don't think she's doing cocaine.
Yeah, that's true.
Out here, it sounds like a crazy story. He talks about he's been with you for 15 years. I got to ask you, didn't it feel a little odd for you to be dating a teenager when you were 30 years old?
Yeah, it's the only mistake I made. I guess I just made it out of love.
But you really loved him, and you
I still do.
You still do, and you had 4 children together.
Yes.
And when he tells the story of that, your 5-year-old daughter came to him and said, there's a guy comes in at night, brings me donuts, candy, and then I'm looking down through a hole and watching him have sex with mommy.
He hurt me. He hurt me bad. But I never done anything he said that my daughter said that I did. He accused me of so many things that I haven't been doing. That's why I'm here and I call in, because I couldn't take it no more.
And you wanted to take a lie detector test to prove that you haven't been doing anything.
Yeah.
He's saying, you know, that you're prostituting, that you're snorting coke. I mean, pretty serious allegations, right?
Don't know why, but the only thing I know is that I never cheat on him. He's the only person that cheated on me before, and I'm still here.
And you're not prostituting?
No, sir.
And you're not doing cocaine?
No.
Why do you think he's acting this way?
I don't know. Sometimes I told him that he needs help because he's thinking things that I'm doing that I'm not doing. And it's bad when they judge you. He says, why do I get upset? I got a right to get upset. You're accusing me. You make me feel low when I'm not low. My only mistake was falling in love with him being young. And I'm still here because I love him and my kids. And all I want is for my kids to be happy. And it doesn't matter if I suffer as long. My kids are feeling good with their dad. And he is a good dad, but he's not being a good husband.
He's not being a good husband to you.
And I just can't take it anymore. And I asked them, if you don't believe on me, you have to leave.
Let's bring Jesus back out. Seems like you got a good wife.
I'm saying she always doing that. She always crying. She always do the same dramatic scene. I mean,
But wouldn't somebody cry and be acting that way if you constantly harping on them about something they didn't do?
Yeah, that's true, but I be constantly asking her, why your mouth twitching all the time? Why you always nose running? She always claiming it's allergy.
Her nose isn't running now.
No, that's now. You know, that's now. Yesterday too. Last night when we came, everything was good. But when we go back home, it's gonna be the same thing. You get what I'm saying? She's still doing stuff behind my back, which is coke and cheating on me, because I know my daughter ain't gonna invent no stuff like that. My daughter only 5 years old. Now she's 7. She's 5 years old.
I'm telling you,
y'all fed to my daughter that I made it up.
All right, Sonia, you took a drug test before the show?
Yes, sir.
I can't live like this no more.
Well, part of the results is answers that you wanted to know if she was doing cocaine. She took a drug test, and she tested negative for cocaine. She has no cocaine.
tested negative too the day I took it to the hospital.
See, I was going to say, your reaction, you're not even happy.
It's not my reaction, it's that,
It's
He's
almost,
not
I
gonna
think you'd be
believe.
happier if she tested positive.
no, it's not like that.
But you're not happy at all that she tested negative.
No, I'm happy that she tested negative, but then again, I already went through that. I want to know from the lie detector test. I don't want to know from no test.
Okay.
That's what I want to know. Once I get that one, then I'm good.
You were asked, Jesus, are you currently having sexual contact with anyone besides Sonia?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you answered,
I said no.
okay. And the results of your lie detector test is that he told the truth. Results for Sonia. Are you currently having sexual contact with anyone besides Jesus? You answered no. Have you ever had sex in exchange for money? You answered no. Have you ever had sex in exchange for drugs? You answered no. Are you currently using illegal drugs besides marijuana, which you've admitted that you like doing that? You answered no. And this is my favorite. Have you ever drugged Jesus secretly so he would fall asleep?
No.
No. And the results for her lie detector test, what do you think?
It's by you saying that, I see what it
Well,
is.
what do you think?
I guess he's saying the truth.
She did tell the truth.
Are you satisfied? You feel happy?
I'm sorry. Really? I would never get do that to me. You see me?
You just gotta show it. I need you to go to the doctors.
I'm gonna go.
I need you to get help.
And stop putting water on the floor, damn it. She's right. You gotta go see a doctor. Now,
Leave her now.
she passes it. She passes every question that was asked of her. She takes the drug test, everything else. Does it make a difference for you?
Yes, it does, man.
Are you? Do you think you really honestly going to change? No more
Yes,
parking down the street?
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna change.
Do you feel bad? Like, you did put her through a lot.
Yes, I do.
She's,
That's a lot of awful things to her.
tore
I
up
put
emotionally.
I put her low. I'm gonna do a lot.
Do you think he's going to be able to change?
I don't know. I hope to God, for the sake of my kids. I want my kids happy, even though I can't be happy.
Can you be happy?
As long as my kids are happy, I'm happy.
Won't you owe her a heartfelt apology?
I'm sorry, baby. I'm really sorry. I'm still gonna marry you.
I'd love to update this story, bring you back maybe in a couple months. I'd like to know if he really did change, and I would also like to offer you some counseling because there's something going on where you're acting this way, which isn't normal.
Yes.
So if that's something that, you'd be willing to look into and get some help. But like, say in 2 months, we'd love to bring you back and update this story and see where you guys are at that point in time, okay?
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.